Hey guys, it's JJ. Welcome back to the Texans franchise. We have preseason after an exciting draft, and I still can't believe I missed out on Rashard Winters. This is just gonna follow me for a while, I think. But here we go. We have a nice upgrade here for Kenyon Green. And to start the season, we're gonna have an injury to a backup receiver, Christian Wilkerson. He's not going to play on this first preseason game, I guess. But we're going to start out the preseason against the Buffalo Bills. And in preseason, I usually just show plays when our guys make plays. When our guys make huge mistakes. And the rest of the plays, if just nothing spectacular happens, I'm just not going to show it. And this is going to be a shorter video. It's just interesting to see that we have a young core and a lot of competition on both sides of the football, and we are going to try to show off here what our players can do. Interesting battles involve especially the receiver room, where we have a few options besides Brandon Cooks. But we're gonna go to the starting offense, and exciting play for Brandon Cooks, who has a huge touchdown on a corner route while he was completely uncovered and the safety couldn't get over in time. So that's a nice way to start preseason. And then a couple plays later, 3rd and goal, the Buffalo Bills here in person. Josh Allen try to get into the end zone, and he is taken down by Roy Lopez, who is a run stopper. And he is gonna still be starting in 4-3 base, and then for the rush tackle spot, it's gonna be somebody different. Then we have undrafted rookie free agent Terrell Ridley making a nice catch here, getting upfield a few extra yards. And then 3rd and 17, JB Newman in the pocket, and it is caught by Ridley, and he is racing toward the goal line. That's 32 yards and almost a touchdown. 3 yards are missing there. And next play, Jamie Newman has a clean pocket for now, and now he gets it away, and that is Nico Collins, who is one of the receivers trying to get some snaps during the season. He was basically the backup to Justin Ross this past season. And then we also have John Mechie, who is trying to stay on the team with his drop issues. But we have now emerging AJ Lincoln with a nice catch here, the 5'8" receiver that I drafted in, like, I don't know, the 4th round, I guess. And then Newman to the sideline. It is caught by Lincoln, and he's got another first down. Great play there. 2nd and 10 now. Trips to the right for Newman. Pressure coming in, and he gets it away, and it's AJ Lincoln. And he is at the sideline once again. Couldn't get out of bounds. It's within the 2-minute warning, and we made a field goal out of that, I think. We're jumping ahead to the end of the 3rd quarter, and there is Nico Collins again, making a nice grab, getting the first down yardage, and it's goal to go. On the next play, Jamie Newman has a clean pocket for now, gets it away, and it is caught by AJ Lincoln. Touchdown Texans, and Lincoln is showing off that he is the right choice at receiver. Missed out on Rashard Winters, but I think AJ Lincoln is going to be a nice piece there in the slot. And in this game, he just showed off how good he really is. And there we have a nice play by Lionel Rhodes, the Jamie Cantu, I'm sorry. I just drafted 2 so similar linebackers in 2 different franchises, Lionel Rhodes and Jamie Cantu. But Cantu made the tackle there for a loss. And then on the next play, it was Brendan Milner who had the first down. And there is Terrell Way, a backup running back, having a reception that leads to a first down. Nice play. Jamie Newman gets it away. It's AJ Lincoln, and he fights into the end zone. That's a touchdown. Kind of looked like a running back there at the goal line, falling ahead. Didn't care that 2 tacklers were trying to stop him. and he gets another score. That's amazing for Lincoln. And then halfway through the fourth quarter, it's Josh Allen down the field, and it is broken up. That is Alex Day, the #1 overall pick. 3rd and 10 for Josh Allen, and he gets it away, and at the sideline, it's broken up by Derek Stingley, making it 4th down, and they punt it back. Nice play there. 3rd and 16. And Jamie Newman gets it away on the corner route. It's Lincoln, and he is falling ahead, and that's a 1st down. Wow, Lincoln is looking amazing in this first preseason game. It is ridiculous. Now, 2-minute drill for the Buffalo offense, and nice play made there. That was, I think, I'm not sure, 56. Who that is. 3rd and 12, getting it away, and this broken up by Alex Day again. 4th down, and the Bills turn over the football. Terrell Way, and there is way too much space. He does not have the long speed to run it completely into the end zone, but that is a 60-yard run for Terrell Way. And of course, if you enjoy this video, please consider leaving a like, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications. Garrett Wallow has a nice upgrade here, nice run stopper upgrade, but I think he's not in my long-term plans. He does not have the athleticism I'm looking for, and I just drafted 3 linebackers in that last draft class. That was a really interesting draft class, but there is an injury on the opening drive for the Vikings. Alex Day is going to leave the game, and he has a dislocated shoulder, so he's not going to come back for the rest of this one. But dislocated shoulder usually is just a 1-week injury, and there is a sack, and that is Marcus Davenport, the newly signed Houston Texan edge rusher, who just flat out beats the left tackle there and takes down the quarterback, which, by the way, is also a rookie quarterback. And then Mills has a man, and that is wide open for Justin Ross on 2nd and 20 after a penalty. And he gets the 1st down yardage. And now down to the goal line into the 2nd quarter. Mills gets it away, and it's Lincoln again, covered by a linebacker. Well, that's a bad idea. Lincoln has some serious speed. And, yeah. Now the Vikings have a play action boot, and nowhere to go for Alfaro. It's Davenport again, and he is showing off too. I'm really hopeful for our edge rush this year. Hopefully our coverage unit does not have to hold up as long as they had to last season. And now on 3rd and 8, Mills got his man. It's Justin Ross, and he catches absolutely everything. 1st down. Now a 2-minute drill, and Davis Mills from the logo. He gets it away. There is Brandon Cooks. Nice spin move. And that's a 1st down, 20 yards. And they are moving quickly. Now a half a minute left, and they drop out of the double A gap blitz. And this is a touchdown to Justin Ross. So the Texans are showing off that they still can do it. But this offensive line has to be better than last year. We signed Eric McCoy to a huge deal, and there is Terrell Way in the 3rd quarter. Now the backups are in, and we're going to see Terrell Way again, the undrafted running back, and he gets another one. It's a draw, and he runs it to the left side and falling ahead. That's 15 yards, and he's already at 30 yards on 4 carries. 3rd and 6 now, close to midfield, and Newman gets it away, and it is caught by Terrell Ridley. And he's got the 1st down too. So that's an interesting development here. I think that with the emergence of a couple other receivers, and here is Gary Gordon, by the way, a 97 speed receiver with star dev I found in the undrafted pool, as Terrell Way shows off the speed, or actually the offense shows off the blocking abilities. And yeah, with Gary Gordon and Terrell Ridley And then also the drafting of AJ Lincoln. We have 3 slot receivers that can replace John Mechie's athleticism and abilities run after as a run after the catch threat. And what a nice play here. Thomas Booker, that's 56. I'm sorry I was blanking. He's a defensive tackle, and he made a nice play there. Still on the roster, this guy. He was, I think, like a 4th, 5th round pick a couple of years back. And I really like his upside as a rush defensive tackle. And he's going to be in there sometimes. Brandon Cooks has this scenario for Nico Collins. And I'm just going to get him something for the route runnings. And I think medium is fine. We're going to work on this intermediate stuff. And he's going to get better. And I think that he is going to be on the roster this year too. He fought for it. And I think that those first 2 preseason games were enough. And here is John Mechie. He gets some catching upgraded. But also in this preseason, it continues that he just drops balls on critical downs. And that's just not enough. His route running is not great. He isn't a great separator. His speed is just kind of average. And yeah, in this preseason, I also realized that Jamie Newman is not going to be a backup. And then I looked to the free agent pool and I decided, hey, let's bring in Cam Newton. It's not going to be horrible, but I'm going to use Cam Newton as the backup and Jamie Newman as like a 3rd quarterback kind of deal. There is 25 yards to Justin Ross, just continuing to obliterate defenses with his 6'4" body. And then Mills gets it away to Cooks, and that's a first down at the goal line. And he has shown that he is a dominant number 1 receiver with great speed. And there is a nice play for Dameon Pierce running over the fenders, breaking a second tackle, running away from the defense. And that's a touchdown 40. Actually, that's a 60-yard touchdown for Dameon Pierce. This is absolutely ridiculous. He broke 2 tackles on his way to the end zone. They were absolutely unable. There he runs away from 1, then he runs over this guy, breaks this guy's tackle, and then he's off to the races, and they just did not have the wheels to get back there. Now let's go to defense. This is obviously the starting offense and defense, and there is a fumble, and this is going to be a return for Agbania Okoronkwo, and he is not going to be caught. 10-5 touchdown. Tyson Clark, the rookie quarterback, lost it on the pass rush. And that was a really nice play by the defense. This is what we're looking for from our defense. We don't have a great defense, but sometimes it's just, and you already can see the impact here for Matthew Ioannidis. I signed him in the free agency pool. And if he does this a couple times a season, that is going to be enough. And this is an interception for Eric Murray. Another turnover for the Texans defense. And as I was saying, we don't have the greatest defense out there, but if we can force some turnovers here and there, I don't think it's going to be that bad. We have a chance to maybe go 500 this season, or maybe just 400 or something like that. We don't have the worst team in the league anymore. I at least hope so. Mills gets it away, and that's caught. Justin Ross, touchdown. A great adjustment on the kind of back shoulder throw, I'd say. It was kind of an awkward location for the ball, but if he threw that out too far, that would have been intercepted. And there is another sack here, and this time it's Agbania Okoronkwo, who had kind of a quiet preseason, I gotta say. We're in the fourth quarter now. Cam Newton has 1,000,000 hours time, and this is Ty Johnson, who I signed in free agency. He's going to be the main backup, although Terrell Way showed that he can do it too. So I'm quite happy with our backup running back situation. And this one is intercepted. It's James Wiggins. And I also have him in my Eagles franchise, where he's also a playmaker whenever he sees the field. He is just making plays. And yeah, I think that Jamie Newman did not do a great enough job to be the second quarterback on the team. And so that's why I brought in Cam Newton, and I thought that he looked really good on those limited snaps in the fourth quarter of that third game. 1 quarter of play, but looked really solid. And managed to keep the offense moving. And I think that also for this quarterback conversation is Davis Mills has still a chance to be our long-term starter, and he's got to show it this year. And he did in preseason. He was really impressive. For the running backs, I already talked about it. Ty Johnson, Terrell Way, really interesting duo as backups. Kind of do different things. Terrell Way has a lot more power. Ty Johnson is more of an elusive guy. And I like our running back situation. I like our receiver situation, as Ross and Lincoln just destroyed this entire preseason. Terrell Ridley had really nice catches here and there. Brandon Cooks didn't have to do too much, but also 2 touchdowns. Brandon Milner looked really solid. He's going to be the backup tight end because I'm not sure that Tegan Quitoriano is the right guy. And then Gary Gordon showed that he can do the slot stuff, and that's what I was asking him to do. I think that Gary Gordon is going to be really fun, used as like a gadget kind of guy. And then Chris Portillo, Christian Harris, Marcus Davenport, a few TFLs there. Davenport had a couple nice plays here and there. Pass rush needs to get better still. And then Matthew Ioannidis had the nice forced fumble on that strip sack. Roy Lopez got a sack. Kind of disappointed from the rest of the pass rushers, especially the edge rushers, as I'm kind of debating who I want to let go, who I want to keep on the team. It's kind of a... yeah, all of those guys are like between 71 and like 75 overall, so really similar, really comparable ratings. The one or other guy might have some different strength, but yeah. For receivers, I already talked about it. We have so many slot guys now that looked really nice in preseason, and I think it's time to move on. This is basically the Jalen Reagor trade. I'm done with John Mechie. This guy is dropping too many passes, and yeah, that's it. I'm gonna send him away and get a 5th round pick back, which is kind of fun. And then here are all the transactions I made at the end of the preseason. I released Charlie Heck. I have a new or a different tackle that's going to be swing tackle for both sides. And then Jamie Newman is going to go in the practice squad. Jalen Reeves, Maben, and Evan Weaver are going to go. And then Rasheem Green, who just didn't show up in preseason at all, I'm going to let him go. Agbania Okoronkwo, he had 1 sack, but he was kind of disappointing last season too. And then there's a few guys I'm going to sign to the practice squad that are kind of interesting developmental pieces. And then for receivers, I basically let everyone go that I did not show in preseason because they didn't do anything. And let's look at the schedule. We're going to start off against the Saints, which is so funny because I just traded Mechie there. It's ridiculous. And then the Seahawks, who are having Rashard Winters. So we're going to have back-to-back receivers on the opposing side that that have a history with me. And yeah, that's so funny. We're also going to play the rest of the NFC South. And we're going to close out the season, not against division rivals, but against the Jets and the Bengals. That is kind of interesting. And yeah, this is preseason. We're done with preseason. And I'm pretty happy with how the offseason went in general. I'm really excited about this season. I don't think we're going to have a chance to fight on the playoffs, but I think we're going to have a chance to at least not have the #1 overall pick next year. But we're going to see how this is going to go. That's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe for more Texans franchise. See you in the next episode. Until then, spread some love.